I'm Middlesbrough Chicken Parmesan enthusiast and current Cage Warriors lightweight champion George Hardwick, and today we'll be looking at an old kickboxing fight between the current middleweight king, Alex Pereira, and underrated kickboxing legend Artur Kyshenko. Artur Kyshenko is a very interesting one because he started his career at 70 kilos, looking like he was on a diet of Senecot to make the weight, really tall and lanky, fought guys like Masato, Andy Sauer in the K1 World Max Grand Prix, then moved up, how sus you want to say, it's up to you, to 77-84. So here he is in the blue shorts, and we see Artur Kyshenko moving a lot. This is something you see a lot when fighters move up in weight classes. They start to move a bit more. Maybe it's to press the mobility advantage. Maybe it's because they just feel more energy from doing less of a cut. So there we see Pereira do a 1-2 left hook body. Pereira's quite interesting with his left hook body because he's quite upright, the elbow's tight to his body. You know, obviously you leave yourself more open, you're not getting your head offline. But it's harder to see. If someone dips down and loads up their body hook, you kind of see it coming. If someone's just upright and the arm sneaks in under the elbow, under your vision, it's a lot harder to react to. So we're seeing Pereira stalking Artur Kyshenko around the ring, using long straight punches and right kick. That right kick of Pereira, it's not a beautiful Singdam Kiat Mu right kick, but it's stiff, it's powerful, it's broken a lot of arms when people just take it on one arm. I think a lot of arm breaks happen in that closed stance. Right kick, even though the right kick is less open, it's harder to block with both forearms, harder to block across. Artur Kyshenko starts to pressure in, still fast on his feet, using his footwork, looking for that left hook. And again, right kick from Pereira to cut him off as he's circling into it, and just a flurry of straight punches from Kyshenko to get off the ropes. Again, kind of an upright body hook, low kick. It's hard to circle away and move away from someone as tall as like a Pereira because they have such wingspan with hooks and round kicks, long straight punches, that they can cut you off and make the ring very short, very small even with their long wingspan. We're seeing Kyshenko moving even more. That left hook, the patented left hook of Pereira. There he goes, that right kick, left hook combination, which is a classic combo. But what he did is Kyshenko arm blocked, and as Pereira returns to his stance, his body opens up to hit a left hook body. That's Kyshenko landing the left hook to the body. Again, using the left hook to the body, getting under the elbows because Pereira is kind of using a simple earmuff style defense, which leaves that body open, especially if you're that tall, if you're that much taller than your opponent. Interesting change in career because Kyshenko was always a guy who was way taller than his opponents at lightweight, and then he became the stocky guy. And it kind of seemed to suit the stocky guy fighting style a bit more. Both fighters hooking off the jab well. Kyshenko doubling up on the hook. Always love a double up. Don't see that as much in MMA, but you see it loads in kickboxing, loads in boxing. Big left hook just misses, a little hip feint, and then just into jabs from Pereira. That Pereira jab just looks super stiff. And it's kind of difficult game to play for Kyshenko, especially in this first round when Pereira's fresh. Is just backing off, but not backing off into the range of his 1-2, having to back off past that and move that more. So that was an interesting first round where Pereira is kind of in control of the ring generalship. This is something we see a lot with Pereira, where a lot of the early goings of that round, he's pushing forward, he's pushing forward, he's pushing forward, and then he'll just take his foot off the gas, kind of relax, step back a little bit, and as the opponent thinks it's my turn to take the initiative, he'll do a really tight left hook, and that's where he gets a lot of his knockouts because he's got that traditional shift onto his back foot, bringing his weight back onto the left hook rather than jumping forward with every left hook. He landed some really nice ones in this fight, but Kyshenko just had a solid chin. There we see that arm block in a left body hook counter, really good against a tall guy. Sometimes you block a kick and try and return to the head and you can't even reach, but say you block that right body kick, they're bringing that leg back. As they're bringing the leg back, the body opens up at the right moment for you to land that left hook body. So into the second round now. A lot of movement from Kyshenko in that first one. You know, as I was saying, as he moves up weight classes, he tends to move a bit more, even though he is a bit heavier. Looking to feint in here. Jab to the body is underrated. Jab to the body, people went, oh no, you can't jab to the body when there's kicks involved, because of when Rolando Perez literally threw his head to dick height against Aldo and got kneed. But if you jab him to the body nice like that, he doubled the jab to the body, just ducking in your stance, but the shoulder's still high, you're on the level, you're mobile, you can move off, and you're not throwing your head forward. That jab to the body's brilliant. You know, he's fighting Pereira, who has an insane right knee, and he's not got punished for it. So he starts to bring the left kick in. Kyshenko has a really good left kick, which he just throw absolutely loads when he was in the lower weight class, probably to accentuate his height advantage. Seeing Kyshenko open up with more combinations as well, like he's hitting 2-3 shots to the body in a row, which normally you say that leaves yourself a bit open, but he's on the level of the shot, and the actual advantage of that is that his head's already a bit low to roll off under the left hook or get inside of it. That's a brilliant right knee from Pereira. It's like, normally that right knee, right kick, it's hard to land against another orthodox fighter. The hip, the elbow's in the way, but there's just timing of it. Timing when they step and they square up into it. Hitting the low kick as well. And there, going to the body again with straight punches. Beautiful body work from Kyshenko in this fight. With jabs, straight punches, hooks. Doubling up when he gets the chance. Trying to hit him whilst he's on one leg, and Pereira's retracting that knee. And left kick again. His left kick didn't look as good as he moved up weight classes. But, you know, it was really good when he was 70 kilos. There, he's looking for that right hand. Because if you start jabbing the body, a good shot to then go to is the right hand. Because you squatted into the jab to the body. You've got loads of power to load up on the right hand. You're bringing the guard down. 2 shots to the body again. Cross, then a hook. And we're seeing this elbow position start to drop on Pereira. He was earmuffing it, and now the elbows are dropping to hip height. We see a feint of the right hand to the body and then a left hook. Just manages to shoulder roll that right hook there. You know, good defense, especially for a taller fighter. Now he goes double jab, cross to the head. Cross doesn't really land, but he closes the door with the hook. And that's the first shot that really rocks Pereira. Again, he feints to the body and then hits the left hook. And then he just follows up with hooks. It was really, really committed work in the second round, bringing the elbows down before coming back up with the overhands and the hooks. He didn't just throw one jab to the body and think, okay, that's going to bring his elbows down. He was throwing 2 or 3 shot combos to the body, brought his elbows down, and that's what opened him up. Again, Pereira throws a right kick to the leg. As he's opening back up, when the leg's coming back, he hits a hook to the body, hook to the head, and then he just follows in with combinations. Uppercut, hook, uppercut, hook. Kyshenko has a beautiful uppercut hook. He'll hit an uppercut and then hook to the body. Uppercut and hook to the head. You know, classic combinations. And just overwhelm someone. So, you know, I can't remember what year this fight was. It was in Kunlun fight in China. But this is one of those times where if Pereira doesn't draw someone into that hook, it doesn't look as good for him. And if he fights someone really disciplined. That was a beautiful combination. Left hook to the body, push off, and left high kick. The left high kick didn't land, but it's a really inventive combo. I love that same side striking. Double left hook to the body. Because normally people don't expect that. Normally expect the hook body, hook head. So if you've landed once, go again, so long as you're keeping your stance safe. This is where he was kind of stuck on the ropes towards the end of the fight. Eating left hooks, uppercut hook. Yeah. So if you haven't watched much Artur Kyshenko, brilliant fighter to watch. Absolutely loads of footage on him. Great movement, loads of combinations. Watch his fight with Gargo Drago if you just want like a combination fest. I might do a little breakdown of that. But yeah,